has a long history of classic finishes. He could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on a playoff team from last year, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down. Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. Touchdown, Houston. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Try the right here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The shotgun handoff here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Big throw caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
There's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but yet nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Touchdown, Brigham Young. He would not be stopped.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking deep to the right side. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And they'll give it to the back. Oh, just trucks the man. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there. Houston getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Haas. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end to be able to pick up a first down in the red area? Beautiful play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trapped him for a sack.
So the first snap in the red zone, and this defense, I'll tell you what, they are up for the challenge. A big sack that could really lessen the damage on this drive.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks to the left, pass caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a
giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
To throw, it's Bachmeier. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
Past the 25. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
From the shotgun to handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. He'll hand it off. Tiny space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, BYU.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Thomas. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Linebacker making some adjustments now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Looks like Houston will have the 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no earlier. They've got to hurry. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. This defense reeling after giving up that big play responds immediately with a sack.
Yeah, on the previous play, the offensive line did their job. They held up. Nice job in pass protection to give the quarterback time to make the throw. The very next play, the defense...
It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Sanford. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Now it's second down here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Going for the touchdown here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Just one play left here in the half. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Trying for a touchdown here. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left in the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Bringing it out. It's Harris. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Look at this offensive line pave the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
1st down and 10 now. And here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made over the middle. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down mark.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. But it's incomplete, and that will not bring up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Now comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's found some room at the 45. Here he goes. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Houston.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? The ball is hauled in. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Leading here in the 4th quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here, to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks free with room to run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the 1st down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Leaning on the run game here late. Running through the tackle. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback. It comes up with a big sack for the D.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Good enough for first down yardage. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And looking to throw now on first down. Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Now here's the toss play. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Off the play fake on first down. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds with a short gain on the play.
Boy, great job here of getting out of bounds. I know they didn't pick up the first down, but that's irrelevant. At this point in the game, it's all about the clock. You get out of bounds, you save your one timeout, and now you got a real chance.
It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Ball's loose. Who can recover? The offense will retain possession late in the game. That would have been a crushing turnover. They stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play, and they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
The last chance here. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
What composure by this offense to now score in under 15 seconds to go to tie this game up. An extra point gives him the lead and potentially the victory.
No time on the clock. It's a PAT for a walk-off victory here. He's got it. The kick is good, and it's game over. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.